how does an actor up their craft? Because as creators, we're always in front of the camera, and we're sort of speaking to the camera every single day, and that's how we up our craft, because that's how we learn how things are done. We read and all of that. How does an actor up their craft?
I don't know what works for me. So everyone has a different method altogether. What really works for me is actually, when I do a scene, no matter if it's any actor with any actor, be it with Mr. Bachchan as well, or anyone for that matter, I make sure that I concentrate more on them than I concentrate on myself. Which sounds very weird, but the thing is, I need to listen to the other actor and give that actor so much importance that my reactions will come naturally. If I am upping my game all the time and concentrating on myself कि मैं ये line कैसे बोलने वाला हूँ और मैं ये कैसे करने वाला हूँ, it's never going. I always do. For me, it really works if I concentrate on the other person and actually listen to what that person is saying, and I react as naturally as I can. Half the problem gets over if you start listening, and that happens on shoot and that happens in normal life as well. There is a difference between so that's what I feel like. There's a difference between communication and comprehension. आप सुन तो रहे हो पर आप समझ रहे हो क्या? So I think वो समझना बड़ा ज़रूरी है जब कोई बंदा कुछ बोल रहा है. And the same thing works in performance as well, I think. You need to be comprehending. And the other thing that really you need to develop is empathy. Empathy goes a long way in your life, in your relationships, in your friendships, and in acting. It's the same thing. Like if I'm doing a part which is not a positive part, say a negative part, but I need to आप अपनी तरफ से तो आप हीरो ही हो ना. So you need to give this character, you have to understand this character कि why is this character like this. You need to empathize with this character. You need to give it reasons for this character becoming this way. Otherwise you won't fall in love with the character and you won't play it the way you want to play it. So I think empathy goes a long way.
Interesting.
Like Shah Rukh sir, when he's doing Dar, right? He needs to empathize with that character. He needs to say, यार ये ऐसा क्यों है? इतना प्यार करता है क्या? And he really believes in it कि हाँ यार मैं इतना प्यार करता हूँ कि मैं इस हद तक जा सकता हूँ. Right? उनके लिए वो सही है, ऑडियंस के लिए गलत है, पर उस कैरेक्टर के लिए तो वो जो कर रहा है सही है ना. He needs to believe in it to actually feel कि हाँ यार मैं तो सही कर रहा हूँ. प्यार में तो ये जायज़ है.
Correct.
So that empathy needs to be there for the character. And that empathy you can't just create just for the character. That's that's how you live life will actually depend on what you play on screen.
Interesting. Quite interesting that you mentioned.